Life's full of questions. We're going to think about some big ones. Why do I exist? Why am I here? And who am I? I wonder, are you happy? It's a big question, isn't it? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being miserable, 10 being ecstatic, how happy are you? What would make you happier? We live in a world that's materialistic, where we believe material is all there is. We take everything out of the equation apart from what we can see and touch and feel. Jim Carrey said this: I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of so they can see it's not the answer. And he's not alone. As a society, we're healthier and wealthier than we've ever been. We live longer and have more stuff than any generation before us. And yet, we've never been less happy, less satisfied, more anxiety-ridden, more purposeless. One day, Jesus met a man. He came to see Jesus, spoke out from the crowd, and asked him a great question. Good teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life? I wonder how you'd answer that. Maybe you're saying, what even is eternal life? I don't believe there's eternal life. You believe what matters is matter. If you can't see it or touch it or feel it, well, it's not real. You know, the way we think about eternal life is wrong. In the Bible, in Christianity, eternal life isn't just life going on forever and ever. Forget the images you've seen in The Simpsons of harps and clouds and boredom. It's not a giant choir practice. No, it's about a transformation now in the way we live that brings eternal life into the present. Eternal life, that question the man asks, is actually about answering those questions. Why do I exist and who am I? Jesus says this: now this is eternal life, that they may know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you've sent. Eternal life is not about quantity, but quality of life. It's not about length, it's about relationship. This man who asked the question about Jesus, he's wealthy. He has authority and power. He's a ruler, and he's young. He has money, youth, and power, all the things that our society would say would make him happy. And yet, he comes to Jesus and asks, what must I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus, why am I here? Who am I? Why do I exist? Jesus pushes the man, but gets to the heart of the matter when he says this: sell everything you have, and you will have treasure in heaven, then come follow me. Notice 2 parts to his answer. A diagnosis of the problem and then a remedy. The man's money, his materialistic living, he's living as if this is all that matters. He's wrapping his identity up in his stuff. That is making him unhappy is actually stopping him getting right with God. Until he lets go of it, he's trapped. The man needs to let go of his wealth and give it away. But then secondly, he needs to come follow Jesus. Eternal life, not just life after this life, but the very meaning of life now. Happiness is found in relationship with God through Jesus. And we can know it now. It's what we were made for. All of us live looking for something to answer those 3 questions. Who am I? Why do I exist? What am I here for? How are you answering them? Jesus gives us 3 very different answers. Who am I? I am made by God. Why do I exist? To know and enjoy eternal life now. What am I here for? To know God and enjoy living for his glory, because that was what I was made for. And where fulfillment and life is really found.